Romania from Wayland Union High School, and today I'm going to be interviewing our faculty on the parking situation. Are students allowed to move their cars after school to be closer to their sport?
Yes, absolutely. After 2:45, they can use the back parking lot for athletics. Yep.
What are you planning to do with parking when the track season starts?
So Mr. Volk and Mrs. Bonte are working on a map similar to the ones that were sent out by the district to show students and show spectators and visiting schools where they can park, because that'll all be open in the back there for spring sports.
How long will construction on the parking lot take?
It's projected to take a couple of years depending on when the pool is finalized, but they're moving as quick as they can. But with it taking as long as they're projected for a couple of years, we're having conversations about bigger events, like in the most recent it'll be graduation. So how will we park everyone for graduation? So we're having conversations about that. We're talking about the fall with football and all those other big events, how we can accommodate everyone for parking. So we're making plans for this to be here for 2 years.
We're going to be utilizing all areas of our parking that we have on property. That's going to include our middle school lots. It's going to include our front bus or our parent drop-off lots that we will be lining. So there will be some orderly fashion to that as well. And we're going to look at all different areas that we have asphalt around property that we can possibly park cars. But we will make it work.
What are the disciplinary actions for disobeying parking rules?
Well, generally parking rules are, number one, we have the handicap parking. If you don't have a placard or a handicap plate on your vehicle, you could receive a citation.
What's your routine for patrolling before and after school?
Positioning myself in strategic areas to make sure that the traffic runs smoothly, that we have parent pickup and drop off in the proper place, and buses not mixing with parents dropping off and picking up their kids.
It's a confusing situation, but we'll have to hold out for the next couple years. This has been Alan Bermania from Wayland Union News.
Mason Babyak.
Jake Van Dyne.
Go Orange Week is a week that Kids Food Basket, a local nonprofit, does to raise awareness for food insecurity, specifically childhood food insecurity. What they do is they have all these events at different locations all March long, and different schools will pick weeks to do a fundraiser.
The goal in general is to raise awareness for childhood food insecurity, but one way they do that is through their Sack Supper program, where they provide school lunches which are nutritious and healthy, that way for students who can't afford maybe more than 1 or 2 meals a day. So what we do at our school is that we'll have Sack Supper bags for you to decorate, so that way these kids are getting bags with illustrations from other kids.
Our goal at the high school and throughout our district is to decorate 5,000 brown paper bags, which will be used to package sack suppers, which Kids Food Basket supplies to students who receive free and reduced lunch at their school because they might not have that food at home. As a whole, Kids Food Basket has a goal of raising $140,000 during the month of March to support their mission.
Let's go interview some people about what they're most excited for about futures. Who am I here with?
Madison.
Riley Hackman. Julie.
Kendra.
Dawson.
And what futures are you doing?
Beach days.
Marquette trip. I want to do the shopping one.
Shopping.
I'm not sure yet.
What are you most excited for?
Hang out with my bestie.
Leaving my house.
Spending money.
Probably that I get to skip the last 5 days of school, or however long it is.
Having fun with my friends and doing what I like to do.
Hi Wildcats, today we will be asking our exchange students what are they doing on spring break.
Hi, my name is Emini and I'm so excited for spring break. We're going to Florida. I've been there before, but I'm so excited.
Hi, my name is Emma and I'm really excited for spring break. I'm going to Florida, Orlando, and I'm excited to go to the beach.
Hi, my name is Agirim, and of course I'm excited for spring break. I can't wait to get out of this cold weather. I'm so excited to swim in the ocean and have fun with my host family.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm so excited for spring break. First of all, I'm going to Kentucky for one night. After we drive to Georgia and we stay in a big city for one day. And after that, we go to Florida for 1 week and we stay in a big house on the beach. I'm so excited.
Hey everybody, I'm Dominic Kramer. I'm sure you've seen me around. I'm going to talk to you about what it's like to make a short film. I've been making short films or been a part of short films for probably about 4 years now. I would say my first official short film was a remake of Home Alone for the Fusion Film Academy. This was probably my freshman year, and I was asked very last minute, like it was 6th hour, and I was being picked up after school. So I literally maybe had an hour to make this decision, and I drove to Ada and filmed this short film for 2 days. Had to take a day off of work, and it was one of the things that I think changed my life, because I'm actually going to college now for film because of these things. This short film was very, very bad. It was not good. Not to hate on this film academy, but it did not turn out nearly as well as I thought it was going to. But there was a lot of cool things I got to do. I got to work with a real-life tarantula, so that was very, very fun. I think my next short film was a couple years later with Savinsky Entertainment. I was a waiter. That was probably the thing that showed me like what a real big production was like, because there was a big camera, there was a producer, there was a director, there was the head of cinematography. There's a lot of people involved in it for something that felt so small and local to me, especially being friends with Nathan, the director. After that, I think my first short film that I would consider a short film was one that I made for my personal YouTube channel called Morning Routine. It got copyright striked, and it was not very good at all. Don't suggest watching it, but I learned a lot from it. And I think one of the things that made me really love short films is, as a kid, I just loved creating. I watched YouTubers. I wanted to make all these things. I wanted to be an actor. And since that's happened, I think I love the process of creating more than I do in acting. But they do kind of go hand in hand when you're at a small level like this. After that, I kind of took a break from short films for a little while and started making more just personal content of my hobbies and things like that. But eventually, in the last year, I made a YouTube channel called Milkman Productions, and it is a short film channel. It is purely for high quality content, and right now I believe we actually only have 2 videos on there. Our first short film that we ever did was a short horror film called The Box. Going into short films, horror films are the easiest to do. A lot of people do them. There are a lot of good short horror films. I would not call The Box a good short horror film. I say it's okay. It's not the scariest thing, but I feel like it's got a good storyline to it if you could follow it. I would change a lot of things about that film now that I've done it and rewatched it. I think some of my acting is a problem. I think we could have added a little bit more, but we had a budget of 0, and we also didn't have very many resources, didn't have very much time. And by not very much time, I mean we spent 13 hours filming, and there was 15 hours of editing, and it's a 3.5 minute long video, including the blooper reel. Short films take a lot. Film takes a lot of time because you have to do multiple takes. You take the best take, you have to do multiple angles of the same thing. You don't even use half the footage you get. After that, we got very ambitious. We are in the final phases of a sitcom that we actually made, and that is 10 minutes long. I want you to let that sink in. It was 13 hours of filming and 15 hours of editing for a 3.5 minute long video. We have made a 10-minute long sitcom that I think I'm so proud of. We had problems with it. We had 2 cameras, we had 2 videographers, one of them being myself, one of them being somebody else. And we just discovered that there was problems with the other videographer, there was problems with the other camera, making it so that we had to ditch a lot of footage, and we had to try and salvage other things of footage. I'm very, very proud of this project. It should be out very, very soon. And we actually already started writing episode 2 for that sitcom. Now, we are currently, as of February 18th, which is today, we already started our next project. It is going to be something that I let somebody else who had an idea come to us. We are letting them use our resources, and we are making it. One of the things that when we made that channel that we wanted to do was we really, really wanted to allow other people to use us as a creative outlet, and that's exactly what we're doing. So somebody wrote a script, I helped them write the script, I'm helping them film it, I'm helping them do creative ideas. I'm not acting in it, I'm not the director, I'm simply just helping them push it along. What is it like working with me? Well, I actually interviewed some of the cast of Stunted about we were a little over halfway through production at this point, and we had filmed a large majority of it. And this is what they had to say.
Hi, my name is Nathan Sprick.
I'm Johnny Safro.
I'm Kaylee Cooper.
Hi, I'm Ovelia Taylor.
I'm Tanner Langkamp.
I really enjoy coming back to act with people. That's always been fun. Acting has been a passion of mine, and I enjoy the off-camera chemistry with a lot of the people that I know. That's really fun.
I really like trying to figure out the camera angles. I like setting up the scenes and working with the camera crew. It's great. I love the use of some really good equipment, opposed to just shooting stuff on a camcorder or a iPhone.
Probably all the people and getting to be a smarter person, because in real life I'm not.
I've liked getting to play like more of a tomboyish character and have kind of like a crush on someone. It's kind of fun.
My favorite thing that we've done is mainly just like the single shots have been like, they've been kind of difficult at times to get, but I feel like it's going to be a great payoff.
I've never been a part of a personal film before. Like all of the projects that I've been involved in have been inside of a school setting. I've never done any kind of like private projects, and I'm really interested to see how it's going to turn out with such high quality cameras, stuff that we're not used to.
I'm excited to see how it'll all come together in editing, because I really enjoy editing and I like to do a lot of newer things. I like to challenge myself when it comes to the editing process. So I'm excited to see how it's going to all turn out in the end.
Final product, I don't know, showing everybody and hoping that people like it.
I think getting to see like the person shots rather than just the wide frame, I think it'll be cool.
Just getting all the shots together and seeing them like in chronological order, like doing the purpose they were shot for, it's going to be like really rewarding.
One of the things that I have to tell you is if you want to make short films or you want to do something, anything, just do it. Do it yourself, because people are not reliable. So many times I've wanted to do something and I was shot down or told no, and I just started doing things myself, and I've gone so much farther in life. So you don't need big camera equipment. You just need a phone. Phones are a miraculous tool that we happen to have easy access to these days. Get you and some of your friends together and just make things. You're gonna learn things. They're gonna be bad. You're gonna have bad things. I still make bad things a lot of cringy things, but it's fun, so I don't care. I suggest that you just pick something up and make it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be professional. Just make it.